Hey everyone, welcome back to the sunny side where we have weekly love horoscopes videos, self-hypnosis meditations for love and confidence obviously, fun covert and waking hypnosis tricks you can use in your everyday life, and of course some of these fun astrology videos. Hi everyone, I'm Sunny, and today I'm going to tell you guys or show you guys how to seduce a Libra. But first, it's been said a million times that all game is inner game. And if you need any help with the self-confidence required to actually go up and talk to one of our most beautiful signs, or some verbal tricks to help your conversation game out, then check out some of the other videos on the channel. And I'll put a link card up to those later on in the video to help you find them. And finally, if you like the video, then please share it on Facebook or on a YouTube playlist. You know, maybe subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions or comments, and knowing Libra, there shall be a lot of comments, then please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them in the weekly love horoscopes video. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's see what we're working with here. Libra is a cardinal air sign. And that means aggressive, pioneering, entrepreneurial, observational, intellectual, and above all, super romantic. They love balance and teamwork. And when you see a couple, you know, two people dressed up like they're on some kind of team or something, they're wearing some kind of team uniform, then you could guess one of them is a Libra. It's kind of how you spot a Libra in a relationship. Now, alright, here we go. By nature, I wouldn't quickly call Libra an honest sign. Not that it's their fault, really. They're the kings and queens of half-truths. But in fairness, it's really just to keep peace. Libra is the least likely to rock the boat sign. No, they're not necessarily peaceful, but they are social, they're beautiful, they're graceful beyond belief, and they're cordial. But you never know where you really stand on an idea with them, even when they're doing it, right? They are one of our most major flake signs. Keep that in mind. And they often hide their true feelings and ideas behind a mirror of everything that's going on around them. And yes, Libras go along with the crowd. Again, both from an intellectual perspective to see how things play out. You know, they like stories and relationship dramas, and the good side of relationship dramas. They don't like the bad side of it. And they don't want to be disagreeable. And to counter any unpleasantries that might crop up, they usually take the social lead and quietly steer the group away from any conflict that might arise. Libras by nature are amazing social conveners. So they often include everyone in the fun. You know, because they don't want to rattle any cages. But this is also a bad thing. Libra will just as easily, man, and I mean just as easily, keep you in the dark and purposefully not tell you what's going on, or simply not invite you along for the fun, because you might not get along with someone else who's going to be there. And after the fact, if you challenge them on it, they'll say, I didn't invite you because you weren't going to have a good time, or I didn't invite you because so and so that. And you're like, what the? But that's what's going to happen, so be careful. So, like I wrote it down. So if you're going for a Libra, be careful and ask yourself if having the most beautiful person in the room on your arm is worth the hassle of half-truths and generally flaky behavior. Now personally, I know some Libras and Libra risings. You know, like I know a lot of, I know Libras. And there are a bunch that I don't even listen to anymore when they speak because I already know what they're going to say. And quite frankly, you know, a lot of it's BS or half-truths at best. Yes, I'm still social, and we have wonderful conversations and wonderful time together, but I'm not falling for it, and you should be careful as well. Anyways, you've been warned. Let's keep going. You'd think, right, that just talking to a Libra should do the trick. You know, they're our most flirty sign. But it's not that, you know, they're super conversational. They're one of the best at it, but it's not that easy. Libra is ruled by the planet of Venus, which is beauty and attraction. And Libras have had strangers playing game or running game on them for their entire lives. So they are good. And actually, they might be one of our #1 player signs. I know you don't like to hear it, but again, as far as manipulating others for what they might be one of our #1 player sign as far as manipulating others to get what they want. And they are cardinal energy, remember? So even if they don't mean to do it, or if they don't know they're doing it, they still are. And again, they've already seen your game from someone else somewhere along their journey. So if you're going to use a line, then it better be good. Anyways, Libras are an air sign. This means they live in the world of ideas and romantic what-ifs. They're always weighing the pros and cons of what's going on around them, and regardless of their own personal interests, they strive for balance. And this means if you do something nice for a Libra, then they'll return the favor. If you're mean to a Libra, they'll be mean back. See? Astrologically it's called balance, but really, the Libras just mirror what's happening around them. And if they don't like it, then they'll try to change you. Heads up. Anyways, they do it through conversation and physical manipulation. This means they'll whine and complain. Holy smokes, Libras whine and complain, and it's like totally ass hell annoying. It's brutal, and it's like it can be worse than Cancer or Virgo at times. And anyways, it also means playing dirty in love to get what they want. Just saying. Anyways, I know all these warnings make it sound like I'm describing a dark love 'em and leave 'em Scorpio, right? But no. Libra is beautiful. They're seductive. And they want what they want, and they're willing to take the steps to get it. This makes them dangerous in the game of love. Again, be careful. You can spend an entire day with a Libra thinking that you're getting closer, only to find out at the end that they just wanted to be friends and decided to hang out with you, whatever. They just wanted to see what all the fuss is about. Or maybe they wanted to have someone to keep them company for a couple of hours, and then they'll move on. Don't fall for it. For Libra, there's no such thing as a definitive answer, be it yes or no. But if you love your Libra and you want to get closer, then this is what you do. Everybody ready? First, imagine a situation where you're the center of attention. Maybe you won an award, or it's your birthday, or you're throwing a party, or you just got promoted. Something that makes you look good and stand out from the crowd. Libra is super curious and they like to be with the star, right? Libra likes to be with the star. So, if you don't like the limelight, then you're done before you begin. Remember, Libra derives a lot of self-worth from the company they keep. So, if they want to feel the best, then they want to hang out with the best. So you, somewhere along the line, have to not only demonstrate that you're amazing, but you also have to be recognized as being amazing as well. You see, simply being good enough, or simply being good, is not enough. If you're quietly amazing, then you'll attract a Scorpio or a Cancer, or maybe a Pisces. But Libra, although they definitely recognize a good thing when they see it, well, Libra needs others to see it as well. They're super indecisive, and having you being seen as the object of desire in the eyes of others helps to reinforce the idea in their own minds that maybe you really are someone who deserves them. And perhaps, maybe you belong together. Then, your Libra will take action. This also means a little jealousy game will go a long way to getting your Libra hooked. And this actually works very well to begin your game. Libra doesn't get jealous like Scorpio or Cancer or Leo maybe. And this should be obvious. Libras want the best. And if they perceive you as the best, then they won't be deterred by a little competition. And truth be told, where did I go? They need all of this, to one, show the Libra that they actually like you, right? And two, to prove their own worth and to know that you really like them. And there's nothing better for these guys anyways to prove the romantic love story than a little competition or adversity. See, it's romantic. It's twisted, and a bit mental maybe, but it's kind of romantic nonetheless. Alright, back to the story. Libras do not like to be controlled. But at the same time, you can't really leave them unattended, so to speak. So, here's how it goes down. Your buddy's throwing a party. No big deal, it happens all the time. So you go and you have a little fun. And while you're there, word gets out that you just won a big award or promotion, or you did something really, really cool. Everyone seems to be talking about it. And before too long, and definitely in an organic and non-forced fashion, you're the center of attention. Suddenly, the most graceful, charming, and friendly person you've ever seen walks up to join the group. Now, at first, they don't say anything verbally, but from their body language, you can tell that they're interested. Libras are master communicators, and body language is one of their specialties. So keep your eyes open and be ready for the signs. They will be subtle, but at the same time, it'll also be obvious. Things like laughing a little louder than the others, an attentive gaze, moving closer to you, and finally, they'll join the conversation by challenging or clarifying something that you said. When they do this, they're testing your strength. If they're opposed to your view, don't argue. Just stick with the facts. Libra will respect you for this. If they agree with you, then they will help clarify your statement to the group. And very slowly, you guys are going to start to look like a little team. This is how Libra does it. You're going to feel, okay, this is how, but you have to know that once again, this is how Libra does it, but you have to know once again, you're going to feel like it's game on, but Libra's just testing you. So, if something good has happened to put you in the spotlight, and the most beautiful person in the room walks up and charms the holy smokes out of you with grace, charm, and a winning team attitude, and they do almost everything to make it seem like they're into you both verbally and non-verbally, then my friend, you just got played by a Libra. Okay. You never know where you stand with a Libra, but if you're one of those signs that's a little insecure or needy, then you're not really going to have a chance anyways. Libra's into strong game, not weak game. So here's how you do it. Up until this point in the interaction, Libra has been in control and subtly calling the shots. It's now time to flip the script. And for Libra, you're going to need some hardcore techniques. And for me, I'd use the secret conversational hypnosis technique, blah, 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 called fractionation. Not heavy or too intense, right? Just a touch to stimulate some of the action, right? And in this situation, it means the takeaway. Tell your Libra that you're having fun talking to them, but you want to leave and go somewhere cool, go somewhere fun and more interesting. Tell them the party's getting slow and you'd like to eject to a better scene. You don't have to say you'd like to get to know them better or blah, 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 blah. Just, it's time to split. I'm headed to X, Y, or Z, and then say, come with. Do not ask. The answer will be no, You have to be strong, romantic, and tell them. And you do this by saying, come with. You see, Libras are masters of rapport, so you have to break the rapport to get them to follow you. Almost everything a Libra does is designed to keep things together. So to get a Libra to follow you, you have to break it up. But be careful, right? Again, they will whine and complain and beg you to stay, but from the bottom of my heart, don't fall for it, player. Seriously, do not fall for it. It's a test. You have to break and hit the boogie. Straight up. Playing along or giving into a Libra's demand is not only weak game, but it's a one-way ticket to the friend zone. And Libra has a lot of friends. Next, Libras flake, and they get a lot of attention. So don't bother getting their number. Don't arrange to meet up later. That's friend stuff. Libra wants to arrive with you. So, wherever you're going after the party, then you have to go together. It's a team thing. And again, it's romantic. Okay, it's romantic. Libras are predatory and indecisive, but they're also super, super, super sweet. You know, it's so cute, right? It's not even funny. So, anyways, okay, next. Next, wherever you go has got to be better than the party, you know? You promise better, so make it better. No weak game. And you are now in escalation mode. And unlike every other person on the planet, you haven't asked for their number yet. Now, how do you escalate with a Libra? Well, here's what's happening. You're now out together on what amounts to, believe it or not, your first date. Yeah, seriously. So act natural and be yourself. If you want to hold their hand, then do it. You know, put your arm around them, go ahead and touch them. Gently, touch them gently. Libra is ruled by Venus, but unlike Taurus, which is also ruled by Venus, and you know, Taurus you can hug and squeeze and maybe bite it a little, you know, push them around, you can push a Taurus around a little. You know, Taurus is physical and they like it, but Libra is different. They're beautiful and they're soft. So, and you don't want to break your Libra. So always think romantic and gentle. If you're looking for the sweet spot, then touch them on their lower back. This is Libra crack, like seriously. And at the right moment, a gentle touch to their lower back will signal that you want to be more than just friends. In your Libra's mind, they'll begin to get the message that you really are into them. Pretty neat, huh? But again, it's not about showing a Libra that you like them. It's about gaining rapport by demonstrating that you're the best, being recognized for it in front of your peers, letting the Libra come up and play you. Then taking the lead by breaking rapport. And as crazy as it sounds, the more you break rapport, the harder your Libra will work to keep the two of you together. And this is super funny. You know, my sister once heard me use this technique, and she's like, "You dumped her to make her like you more?" Like, it's funny. And my sister's husband is like, "Is your brother mental?" Like, you know, doesn't he do this for a living? Oh my goodness. Yes, and yes. But with Libra it works, you know? And, you know, have some faith in your techniques. And remember, no weak game. Now, anyways, whatever. Throughout the entire evening, you have to tell your Libra what you're going to do. You have to make the decisions. Be direct and be strong. You know, this is where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. Come with. Don't fall for any excuses. Just do it. Break rapport and they will follow. At the end of the night, make sure you give them a super, super, super romantic kiss. And then again, do another takeaway. It's late. I have to work in the morning, right? Say, you know, tell them it's late. You got to work in the morning. Now, here's a secret. Libras like to get the last word, okay? Watch your text messages with your friends, with your current friends who are Libra. They always say goodbye last. It's interesting, right? Okay, this means you haven't asked for their number yet, but things have escalated. You're on the same team and you've kissed, but you kind of pretend that it's time to go and break rapport for good. This will drive your Libra crazy. They'll go mental bananas. And they'll do almost anything to get your number at this point. All right, give it to them. I mean, why not? But use it right away. Start them in the habit of returning your messages right away. You know, you gave them the number, make sure it's being used. And, as always, make it fun and romantic, right? Send them a text while you're there saying, you'll be late because you're hanging out with some crazy, you know, someone crazy or something. You know, make a lighthearted game out of it. It'll be fun and they'll like it. And it'll be interesting and different. They like that. And if you've played your cards right, then my friend, you just hooked the most beautiful and romantic sign of the zodiac, Libra. Good job, player. Okay, and that's how you do it. It's not too easy, but it's not exactly difficult either. But you will need to be super confident to pull all of this off. And remember, if you play weak game, everything will look exactly the same, but they will not ask for your number. So be careful. A curious Libra or a Libra just killing time looks almost the same as a sincerely interested Libra, but their actions and intentions are decidedly different. So be careful. And if you need a little help with your inner game, then have a listen to one of the self-hypnosis meditations on the channel. They work and they're fun, and as always, they work and they're fun, right? And as always, thanks in advance for sharing the videos on Facebook or on YouTube playlists, and for subscribing to the channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll answer them in the weekly love horoscopes videos. And that's the action. Let's do a recap here. Libra is attracted to the star, so be the star. Stay strong, lead, and use a bunch of takeaways. If you go along with a Libra, it will just get them second-guessing everything, so don't do it. Keep them focused on keeping the two of you together. Oh, what? So don't do it. Keep the Libra focused on coming at you. Keep them focused on keeping the two of you together. They will do the work. It's a little dirty, but it works. And again, it's not easy, but it works. And good luck, play. I sincerely hope you get your Libra. It's totally worth it. They're awesome. And that's it. From the sunny side, I'm Sunny, reminding everyone, love is everywhere if you know where to look. Wishing everyone the absolute best of a beautiful week. And I'll see you soon.